Greetings, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to another edition of Classic Live Album War. I'm your host, Pete Pardo, publisher and CEO of SOT. Today, we continue the second half of round 2 of our Classic Live Album War contest. All right, we've got 2 heavy metal heavy hitters today. All right, for that viewer who made a statement yesterday on one of our other Classic Live Album Wars that he hates jazz. Why are you including jazz on these Classic Live Album Wars? You don't do any hard rock or metal anymore, of course, which is completely untrue, which I responded that if you've been watching the channel, you'll see like in the last week and a half, 2 weeks alone, I've done probably over a dozen videos relating to hard rock and metal bands or albums. So completely untrue, guys. Classic live albums are classic live albums. You know, on this channel, we cover heavy metal, hard rock, classic rock, progressive rock, jazz, fusion. We do all sorts of stuff. So if you see a band or artist or album that I'm talking about that you're really not into, you're not into jazz, just don't watch that one. I'm going to feature plenty of hard rock and metal, and plenty of prog, plenty of all this stuff, all right? Guys, I do so many videos a week. It's like, you know, there's something for everybody here. So, God, please, before you put stupid remarks on the channel, just do the research, right? Come on, Jesus. Anyway, from 1999, we've got icedearth, Alive in Athens, a killer triple album, triple CD set, all right, from U.S. power traditional metal band icedearth. And then on the other end of the ring from 2007, we've got Heaven and Hell, live from Radio City Music Hall. Heaven and Hell, of course, is the Ronnie James Dio, Vinny Appice, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler version of Black Sabbath. They got back together and decided to go out as Heaven and Hell for kind of legal purposes and not wanting to kind of confuse them with Black Sabbath with Ozzy, right? I was at this show. Stellar. All right, so let's start off with the icedearth album, okay? Like I said, a triple album set recorded in Greece, January 23rd and 24th, 1999, released in July 27th of 1999. Okay, this is in front of approximately, I think, 2,000 or so people at the Rodon Club in Athens, Greece. All right, this is hot on the heels of the Something Wicked This Way Comes tour. All right, so the lineup at the time here, we've got John Schaefer, rhythm guitar, vocals, lyrics. All right, Matt Barlow on lead vocals, James McDonough on bass guitar, and Larry Taunowski on lead guitar, with Brent Smedley on drums and Rick Reisberg on keyboards. Okay, produced by Jim Morris. Okay, the famous Jim Morris. All right, so here we've got, like I said, 3 discs. Basically, this is like a greatest hits, icedearth greatest hits live up to that point. We've got so many great tracks here that the sound is, and the production is stellar on this. This is a like in-your-face live album. You feel like you're sitting there right down front. All right. Burning Times, Vengeance is Mine, Pure Evil, My Own Savior, Melancholy Holy Martyr, Dante's Inferno, The Hunter, Travelin' Stygian, Dark Saga, Last December, Watching Over Me, Angels Holocaust, I Died for You, Birth of the Wicked, icedearth, Stand Alone, Desert Rain. God, Desert Rain is so good. Brainwash, Disciple of the Lie. A lot of thrash on some of these early tunes, too. When the Night Falls, Diary, Blessed Are You, Violate. It's, I mean, how many songs we got on here? It's just like a ton of, like 30 songs? About 30 songs on here. It's just relentless. So good. If you haven't listened to icedearth, okay, go get this. And you want a starting point, just go get this. Because this, it will give you like all of their greatest songs from that first half of their career. Okay, they released a lot after this, but this is a perfect snapshot of kind of where this band was at the end of the 90s. It's quite good. Quite good. Probably, for my money, one of the best live albums from a heavy metal band in the last like 20, 25 years. Okay, easily up there. This one. Okay, again, we got Ronnie and Vinny coming back to the fold, joining up with Tony and Geezer. All right, this was recorded March 30th, 2007, released in August 28th of that same year, okay, on Rhino Records, live from Radio City Music Hall. I was in the audience that night, a very special night. Probably one of the first times that I've been kind of brought to tears of joy at a concert, at a rock concert. Just, you know, seeing these guys. I hadn't seen this configuration of the band in quite a long time. You know, one of the first, I don't know, 5 or 8 shows I ever saw was in very early 1982. I happened to see Black Sabbath on the Mob Rules tour, and it's been one of my highlight concerts of my entire life. And so to see these guys again, you know, after all the years, you know, they did the Dehumanizer tour, right? But that was brief, and then here they are back all these years later, mended fences, all right? And it was just such a great show. The guy's still in peak form. Ronnie was getting so much love that night. And I just remember sitting there at Radio City Music Hall, just like, you know, and the tickets were so hot, right, that in order to get them, like I went with like 4 or 5 buddies of mine, but we all sat in different places. We couldn't get tickets together. So we were all like texting each other the whole show, like, oh my God, this is so great. This is so great. Did you hear that? Did you see that? And it was just amazing. And everybody, Dio, just a magical evening. Okay. Starting it all off with After All the Dead. Okay, going into the Mob Rules, and you know, if you heard Chris Allo and I do in round 1, we talked about this album, After All the Dead. Kind of a strange opener, a great tune, but a strange opener. All right, moving into the Mob Rules, and of course you got more classics: Children of the Sea, Lady Evil, The Incredible Eye from the Dehumanizer album, my favorite song from that album. The Sign of the Southern Cross, Kills on here. Voodoo, all right, of course from the Mob Rules album. The Devil Cried, okay. The song that they did together just before they went on this tour. Computer God over on side 2. Falling Off the Edge of the World. Shadow of the Wind, another new track at the time. Of course, Die Young from the Heaven and Hell album. The title track, Heaven and Hell. Lonely is the Word. And of course, finishing it all off with Neon Nights. All right. Killer stuff. Killer stuff. And, you know, one of my favorite bands of all time. Obviously, you guys know that. So here we go at the point in the video where I've got to choose which one I like better, all right? Because that's the point of this whole tournament, to crown our favorite live album of all time. So I have to go with my loyalty here, all right? Like I said, this is one of my favorite heavy metal live albums of the last 20, 25 years. It's great. It's killer. If you haven't heard it, you need to. It's so good. Just classic U.S. metal / power metal, a little bit of thrash, whatever you want to call it. One of the finest bands to come out of the U.S., okay, in more recent times. But when it comes down to it, man, Ronnie, Vinny, Tony, and Geezer get my vote here. All right, this is going to be a 10th round KO. The just overall veteran musicianship, the songs, the might of this performance, okay, the historicness of this performance is going to win out today. 10th round KO for Heaven and Hell, all right, otherwise known as the Black Sabbath guys, the Heaven and Hell era Black Sabbath guys, gets my win today. But you know what? You cannot go wrong with either or. And if you get nothing out of this video, even if you're going to vote for Heaven and Hell, go out and listen to this. Do yourself a favor, all right? Go out and listen to this. It's quite good. All right, so you know what you guys got to do. In the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see that little white circle with a letter I in it. Click on that. Vote for Heaven and Hell or Iced Earth, okay? And then go onto our Facebook page. You can vote there as well. All right, you know, I almost said it again. Heaven and Hell is kind of running away with it, as expected. But, you know, Iced Earth did very well for itself in round 1. And like I said, if nothing else, at least go and listen to this, right? Even if you are going to vote for Heaven and Hell. So this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we are on YouTube all the damn time. So we'll see you guys coming up later today. We've got another classic live album war between 2 excellent heavy metal live albums from the 80s, all right? So don't touch that dial. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.